Singapore 남자입니다. 안녕하세요 여러분들. 좋은 아침이에요. 솔직히 좋은 아침은 아니고 오늘 또 비 오는 아침이에요. Today, welcome to another very rainy day here in Istanbul. I got an angle here from my favorite bad weather cafe, vendor cafe here in my immediate neighborhood. And yeah, it's another very rainy day here today, but not very cold. Let's take a look at what it looks like outside, shall we? Actually, I really love this weather. This not too cold weather. Wow, but because it's raining, right? It's actually raining very slightly. You can't even see on the camera. And so you see people are carrying umbrellas. So I really have to like run to not get my hair wet. When the hair's wet, then it's flat, right? But it still look flattish right now because of the rain. But I guess like yesterday, because of the rain, it was raining heavy yesterday, so I kind of like streamed from home. But today, I really need to get out, And so here I am, walking down the very rainy streets of Istanbul, of my immediate neighborhood, here in Beşiktaş area. And my favorite bad weather cafe, vendor cafe. When it's too sunny, when it's too snowy, when it's too rainy, I'm gonna be here in Vendor Cafe. And of course, having my favorite cookie and coffee. And today, I'm actually having my coffee for free. This is a free coffee from the vendors. Why? Because I clocked 6 coffees. They have this card thing, which we have back in Korea as well, where you clock six coffees to get one free. Yeah, this is the free. Oh, you see, no profit at all. See, no profit anymore. Why? If you want to know my secret, refer to the latest anti-aging video that I just posted. I'm just gonna sit here, relax, enjoy my coffee a little bit while waiting for more of my regulars and to come on for a chit chat. Delivery person. Yemek Sepeti. Thanks to Yemek Sepeti, I get food at home, even when it's raining and snowing. Go Yemek Sepeti. So you guys don't know, Yemek Sepeti is one of the 2 major food delivery services here in Istanbul, which allows you to pay online, by card at the door or cash at the door. It really helped me a lot. This service really helped me a lot. Like even when I have no Turkish bank account, I could use Yemek Sepeti by paying cash at the door. So it's really good. Yeah, it feels like going to a cafe and just sitting around waiting for regular friends to turn up every morning to have coffee together and chit chat. To me, this is what this live stream feels like to me. I go to a cafe and just sit around, drink my coffee, and then my regular friends will start to pop in on the table, and then we can chat about anything. Essentially, this is what this live stream is all about. 오, 일라이자 좋은 아침이에요. 일라이자 안녕하세요. 좋은 아침이에요. 비 오는 아침이에요 오늘. 아주 좋은 아침은 아니고 완전 비 오는 아침이에요 오늘. 같이 보세요. 붐. 완전 비 아니 어제처럼 비 오는 거예요. 그래서 아까 이 카페로 뛰어왔거든요. 그래서 뛰어와서 완전 기가 막혔어요. 역시 나이가 먹었어. 진짜 역시 진짜 나이 들었어. 이런 때 나이 드는 거 완전 세게 느꼈거든요. 그래서 그러니까 오늘은 그리고 내가 가장 좋아하는 나쁜 날씨 카페, 밴드 카페로 또 다시 와서 방송하겠습니다. 커피 어때요? 커피 좋아요. 오늘 커피 무료니까요. 무료 커피 최고예요. 세상 최고의 커피 뭐 어떤 커피예요? 어떤 커피냐고 물어보면 무료 커피. 그 왜 무료 커피냐고 물어보면 오늘 그거 카드 있잖아. 여기 카페 카드 있잖아. 6잔이나 시키면 한 잔 무료. 그래서 나 이미 6잔 다 시키고 오늘은 무료. But today I'm having a free coffee on the house here in Vendor Cafe Istanbul because I already clocked a 6 coffees card. For every 6 coffees you buy on the card, right? You get one free. So today is a free one. So today is near to no cost because I still bought the cookies. Do you know that here in Istanbul, right, the cookies are more expensive than the coffee? The coffee is about two cookies will cost me about 25 lira and one coffee is about 17 lira. The cookies are actually really expensive. So some of you didn't understand. They said, I got some of my viewers asking me like, didn't you just say like coffee is only like $1.30 US dollars? So how does your daily average come up to about $5 per live stream from the cookies and brownies? The cookies and brownies, is it how much can 2 cookies cost? Yeah, 2 cookies and one brownie costs more than coffee here. Okay. Rainy day looks nice. Yeah, you know, I love rainy days if it's not raining this heavily because I get really wet and my hair becomes really flat. You know, I ran through the rain and then my 대박. 아니 여기서 쿠키 싸지 않아. 여기 쿠키 싸지 않잖아. 나도 한국말 더 많이 연습해야 되는 것 같아. 너무 너듬너듬해, 그치? 유창하지 않아, 그치? 진짜 한국말 너무 많이 연습해야 될 것 같아. And today it's not very cold either, you know? Today it's about 9 degrees Celsius. So it's not even very cold. Just a very nice day. If it's not raining and it looks like this, I'll be out there doing a lot of things. Great weather, no sun, not cold, not hot. I love it when temperature is about 10 degrees Celsius ish. That's my best. Gingerbread 아니에요. 초콜릿 쿠키예요. 초코 쿠키야. gingerbread 아니야. gingerbread 안 먹어. 초코 먹어. 아까 진짜 뛰어와서 그랬더니 완전 키가 막혔어. 역시 나이 들었네. 이런 때 나이 드는 거 세게 느꼈거든요. 엄청. 평상시에는 내가 뭐 20살 초반 아니면은 뭐 30 초반 아니면 20 후반으로 느끼고 있었는데 이런 때마다 이런 때 아주 세게 느껴졌거든요. 초코 쿠키야. And for those of you who just joined my live stream, welcome. This is a live stream. We're here in Istanbul. Yes, I'm in the beautiful city of Istanbul. been here for about 1 year and 3 months, and where I go to a different location, a cafe here in Istanbul, show you guys around Istanbul, and then grab a coffee and chat about anything and everything. If you like this manner of a live stream, if you like to talk about life, you like to talk about Korean culture, you like to talk about, you like to discover and explore about Istanbul, do join me every morning, 10:30 a.m. Istanbul time or Turkey time. And if you like my live stream, do help me by clicking the like button. And if you wish to help me to keep this live stream at cost-free and sustainable, you can drop me a tip by clicking on the S in the comments button, in the comments section, right? So welcome once again. Today is a very rainy day here in Istanbul. Because it's raining, I'm not showing you guys what's happening out here now. I'm not bringing you guys to interesting places here in Istanbul. Look at about 9 degrees Celsius this morning, and actually this place is a really nice place to sit. You know, they have this kind of bench here just outside the cafe. You can sit and wow, I think this place is good. I might want to come out here because the rain is not that heavy anymore. Oh, the famous street dogs of Istanbul. See, this dog like really wanders up and down this street like a boss all day long. It gets food anyways, it gets food. Yeah. Oh, actually, sitting there, I'm still getting rain all over my face, so I better come back in. Very quiet cafe. And yeah, welcome to Istanbul. This is my immediate neighborhood. I live in this area. I live about 1 minute's walk from here. This is on top of a hill on Beşiktaş, Istanbul. And then the bottom of the hill is the whole entire tourist or university area of Beşiktaş, where you get like hundreds of cafes, pubs, clubs and everything just in front of the Bosphorus Straits. Yeah, this is like 5 minutes walk from the Bosphorus Strait. Very good location. I really love it. And who helped me to get this location? If Colin, Sadet and your family is watching, once again, 감사합니다. 진짜 감사합니다. Thanks Colin and family for helping me get my new home here. I lived 1 year in Nişantaşı, Istanbul, and I just moved here to Beşiktaş 2 months ago. Elijah, doggy is off to find either friend or food. Yeah, the park. Every morning, all these street dogs, actually not so much street cats, but all the street dogs every morning goes to the park. And they play in the park. They play like, wow, they run away, they run everywhere free and happy, you know. After that, they go find food. And they never really have to find food. Food is everywhere. So I keep saying, you know, the street animals here in Istanbul is way better taken care of than the homeless people of Istanbul. Elijah, thank you for helping him. Helping who? Ah, you mean Colin and Sadet. Beautiful family. If not for Colin and Sadet, I would have moved to a very terrible neighborhood with no view of the Bosphorus and no way to getting the Bosphorus or buy food. Now I'm just 5 minutes from the Bosphorus. It's crazy. 진짜 다시 한번 진심으로 감사합니다. 대단히 감사합니다. Very warm and cozy, yeah? People just sitting around and enjoying. You know, I like it that people in Turkey, not just Turkish people, because not all of them are Turkish right here. There's an American lady there as well. But people in Turkey take time to sit and feel life. This is very important. This is something I don't see in a lot of places anymore. You know? Wow, 12 viewers. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna take this outside. I'm gonna go back to the bench. I think the bench is a very nice place to stream from. If I don't get too much rain on my face. This bench, I really like this bench. And because it's outside, I can talk as loud as I want, you know. Because inside, as you can see, like if the inside is so quiet, I find it like very offensive to talk too loudly, yeah. And having a warm cup of coffee out here, it's not too cold though, about 8 degrees, 9 degrees Celsius, rainy day. It's actually very nice. It's not super cold. You can still see the breath coming. Yeah. I see the people in Istanbul walking by. I think this is a fabulous place to stream from. Let's set up the tripod here. Oh, nice. Now I don't have to use my hand. And because it's raining like this, I can't go out there and show you guys some of the nice places. You can see the rain, but it's raining quite heavily actually. But thanks to the canopy, there's a canopy here. Very small canopy, but it works. And if I start getting rain on my face and my hair, I'm gonna run back in. But I still need my cookie. I don't know how to get my cookie out here. I cannot get my cookie out here without leaving either the coffee or the phone behind. What should I do? I can't leave the phone behind. Actually, honestly, nobody cares for the phone. Honestly. And it's still here, yes! See, my hair looks like crap after getting like moist in the rain. Elijah, the people in Turkey don't have a pali-pali vibe to it. Being in the moment is nice. Yeah. There's no pali-pali munhwa here. Pali-pali munhwa it's a good and bad of Korean culture. Actually, in a way, right? Pali-pali munhwa is actually quite beautiful, and it's really very deeply ingrained in Korean culture, into the entire culture, mannerism, language, everything. Pali-pali nice. Yeah, so the pali-pali munhwa then, 단점도 있고 장점도 있잖아. I think there's good and bad to the whole pali-pali culture. Wow, it's actually quite cold, I wonder if the forecast is correct, because it doesn't really feel like 8 or 9 degrees Celsius. It feels more like below, like 5 or 4 degrees Celsius ish. Maybe because of the humidity and the rain. And welcome to a Thursday morning here in Istanbul, and at my favorite bad weather cafe, the vendor cafe in my immediate neighborhood. It's a very rainy morning, 5 degrees Celsius and raining. I got myself a nice little bench seat out here in front of the cafe, because this seat allows me to talk as loud as I like. Inside very quiet, too quiet. When it's quiet like this, I feel very bad streaming inside. It could be the moisture that the rain adds to. Yeah. Actually, I think it's because of the moisture. Because this do not feel like 8 to 9 degrees Celsius. How's the weather where you are? How's the weather in whichever part of the world you guys are right now? Oh, and once again, thanks to Vendors Coffee for today's free double shot Americano is free. Why? Because I clocked the card. There's a card you can clock, just like Korea, where if you buy like 6 drinks, you get 1 free. Yeah, this is the 1 free. So thank you Vendor Coffee for the free coffee today. I actually really I like this scene. I like this scene as the thumbnail for today's live stream better. So I just took a photo. Gotta change up the thumbnail to this. This looks way better. I think I like the stream from this bench better than inside, to be honest. But inside it got this really nice angle on the African lady painting that I like a lot as well. Oh, 좀 추워. 춥긴 추워. 춥긴 한데 따뜻한 커피 있으니까. 마음도 따뜻해지는 거예요. We got hit with a blizzard, and there's another one coming. Oh, wow! Istanbul's blizzard was last week, where we get all that snow. Good thing we, like really, you know. I love the snow. Only on day one. After day one of snow, right? Oh, then snow becomes a huge hassle. I'm so glad to see like no snow again. I'm so glad to see normal streets again. Snow is such a major hassle. Only beautiful on day one. 오, 따뜻하네요. 마음속까지 따뜻해지는 거야. 마음속까지 따뜻해. Hi Alma, good evening Alma from America. Hi Limpeh, hope you're well. Yeah. Today is yet another rainy day here in Istanbul. But since I like stayed in whole day yesterday and today is still raining, I'm like, well, no way, today I'm gonna get out of the house. Like no way, I can't stay like 2 days straight. I can't stream 2 days straight from home, man. Every time I stream from home, right, viewership just drop, you know. So today, despite a very rainy day here in Istanbul, I ran out home and came to my favorite cafe, the Vendors Cafe. But today, rather than stream inside the cafe, I'm streaming from outside the cafe here. There's a bench out here which is really nice. And the rain is, because of this small canopy here, yeah, there's a canopy here, the rain is not getting onto me. And it's not too cold, about 8 to 9 degrees Celsius, but the humidity of the rain makes it feel a lot colder. But with a free cup of coffee from Vendors Coffee, yes, this is free today, you know. This is free today. Why? Why is it free? Because they have this card thing, just like in Korea, there's this card thing where if you clock a certain number of coffee, you get one free. Yeah, this is my one free. I should have ordered a really expensive one. Elijah, I'm just going to drink chai tea. You know, honestly, what you guys call chai tea is just Lipton red tea. It's just Lipton tea. There's no such, you know, honestly, chai is just a Turkish word for tea. And the tea is actually Lipton red tea. Okay, it's the common Lipton red tea. It's nothing special. There is no special Turkish chai tea. It's just Lipton red tea, yeah? Alma, I like your house. Oh, this is not my house. I don't live around here. I don't live in such buildings. These are the older neighborhood buildings. My building is a beautiful 2-year-old building. But I'm not showing my building for obvious reasons. You know, as a live streamer, as a YouTuber, I never show my building. You know why? Stalkers. People can find out exactly where I stay, can find, you know, if you post a picture of your home on the internet, you don't have to include the address. Anyone can find where that home is based on just by the photograph. Do you know that? And then they can just stalk around the neighborhood all day. Yeah, it's that dangerous. So for those of you who are concerned about your personal safety, do not ever post pictures or photos of your building or your home. Never. You think you're safe not including the address? No. Anyone can find any address these days using the photo itself. Yeah? I don't live here. I live 1 minute away in that direction. By running 1 minute, I walked slowly about 2 minutes. And today I ran through the rain. I ran through the rain to get to the cafe. Today I told myself, man, today I am not streaming from home. Today I am getting out there, and so I ran through the rain, and so as such, my hair becomes very, very flat. Elijah, yeah, the thing from up top covers you as well. Yeah, you see everybody's using umbrellas here. Today is quite a rainy day. Elijah, masala tea. Yeah, masala tea is not chai tea. Masala tea is Indian tea. Yeah? In here in Turkey, I have not seen all this spiced up tea anywhere before. Anywhere. Not anywhere. Not even in traditional cafes. Not even in the traditional tea house. I've never seen. Never. Not even once. All these spiced up teas here in Istanbul. Maybe they exist other places in Turkey, but so far here in Nişantaşı and Beşiktaş area Istanbul, I've never seen it. And you guys know, I brought you guys to at least 50 different cafes so far. I've not seen it. Elijah. Yeah, I haven't. Thankfully, I won't be doing it anytime soon. Oh, what? You haven't what? You won't be doing anything what? What thing? Alma. I like the inside of your home. Oh, yeah. You say your viewership goes down when you stream. Hey, yeah. My viewership goes down tremendously whenever I stream from home. I don't know why. And interestingly, my viewership is highest whenever I stream from this cafe. And right now it's high. Right now, if I get 12 to 15 viewers during the first 30 minutes, that's high. That's very high. And again, I'm getting these numbers here in Vendor Cafe. I don't know why. I don't know what about this cafe draws me views. I don't know why. It's very strange. Yoki. Elijah, oh, I won't be uploading any pics of my home. Yeah, never. Never take photograph in front of your house building and posting them on Facebook or Instagram. People can find out where you live, just like that. Neil, will you go and visit Mr. Mok? Mr. Mok is too far away. It's in another. It's in completely another area already. I moved house, by the way. 2 months ago. Actually 1 month ago, 1+ month ago, I moved from that area to a new area. That area is the Nişantaşı area of Istanbul, which is the glam area, glam and luxury area, which I never fit in, by the way. I look like crap. And now I'm in a university area beside the Bosphorus Straits, which is Beşiktaş area. To get there, I have to take a bus. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. So, yep. You know, after 25 years of roaming and wandering around the world, one ability that I really I got ototta keke boya. Now even my English is suffering. One ability that I got is the ability to let go. Whenever something is past, I let go. I almost never turn back, look back, go back to visit whatever. Never. Why? Because it's whenever you turn back, look back, go back to visit whatever, you're wasting your time. Because what's past is past. Whenever you're using the now time to relive a past moment, you're wasting your time. So, as such, a lot of people call me heartless, 정이 없다. You know, including my wife. My wife says, 나 정이 내가 정이 하나도 없다고 내 안에 내가 정이 하나도 없다고. That I don't have the classic 정, friendship or passion or of norm of like the Korean culture, you know. Because why? Because after 25 years of being a ghost in this world, I'm pretty much a ghost in the world, in this world. Everywhere I go, I'm just passing through. Even Istanbul, I'm just passing through. One day I'll leave. I'll leave everybody I know here behind. I'll leave everything I've ever done here behind. With no attachment and connections. You know, no further attachments and no further connections. So the thing is, it's important if you want to live this lifestyle to be able to keep moving on. If you always take 2 steps forward just to take 1 step backwards, then you waste a lot of time. And so I've come to a point where I pretty much never turn backwards. So if I move from one place, I never go back to that place, pretty much. No matter what the friendship is, no matter what the thing is, if I move on from there, I never turn back. I never visit again. Like my home country. I left my home country 25 years ago and I never went back. I never turned back. Of course, once I tried to, but it didn't work out. But I just don't turn back. And that one time I tried to go back to my home country and it worked out, taught me once again this lesson that I've learned over the 25 years of roaming the world, that you should never turn back. Every time you turn back, you're wasting your time and you're pretty much turning back to a completely different thing from what you used to know. New achievement. Yeah. So this kind of a thinking may seem to a lot of people to be like heartless, 정이 없다. 그렇게 생각할 수도 있겠죠. 정이 없다는 건 내 생활 방식 보내려면 피할 수 없는 그런 생각인 것 같아요. I think coming to this point is an inevitable consequence of living this kind of lifestyle. Yeah. Oh. And for those of you who just joined me, welcome. Where am I? I'm like in a bench right outside my favorite bad weather cafe, the Vendors Cafe of Istanbul. Let's check it out. I always stream from here, by the way. I used to, and then you see the painting of the African lady. But today I noticed there's this bench out here which is pretty nice, and it's not too cold today, about 8 to 9 degrees Celsius. But it feels cold because of the rain, because it's raining and it's humid, and it feels more like 4 to 5 degrees Celsius. But still, I think this is a great place to stream from. You can see the background, you can see the people, and it's not too cold, and a nice warm cup of coffee in your hand. Oh, 너무 진짜 따끈따끈한 커피 이렇게 들면 완전 마음까지 따뜻해지는 거야. And today, once again, thanks Vendor Coffee for the free coffee today. Yeah, today my coffee is free. Because why? Because I clocked the coffee card. I clocked 6. If you buy 6 coffee, you get 1 free. And I clocked it. Just like pretty much every cafe in Korea does this. You get a coffee card, and then in Korea it's typically 10. Every 10 you buy, you get 1 free. So which means that you pretty much drink for 10% discount each time, yeah? But here, you get 1 free for 6. So you're actually getting like what? Close to 20% discount each time. Not bad. Elijah, nice photo. Oh, it's not a photo, it's a painting. The African lady, you know, I always stream from here, and then there's this African lady behind me. That's a painting, not a photo. Yeah, it's a really nice painting. What's up with this noise? I really love to sit here and soak in the neighborhood. Guys, this is the kind of thing you will not see if you come to Istanbul as a tourist. The real Turkish neighborhood, like everyday life neighborhood. If you come here as a tourist, no matter how many times you come here as a tourist, you will not see this. You will not see what I show you guys. I show you guys the real life of Istanbul. And people in Istanbul really adore their founding father. See, that's the Atatürk, the founding father of modern Turkey. Just like how Singaporeans adore Lee Kuan Yew. But I don't see the same love for George Washington in Americans though. Yeah, this is different level. Oh, good morning, Leanna from London. You. Today, I once again at my favorite bad weather cafe, the Vendor Cafe with the African lady, the painting of the African lady. But today, I'm not streaming from inside. I'm streaming from the bench outside. Why? It's still a rainy day today. It's so rainy, you know. Like yesterday, I streamed from home because it's raining. Today, I tell myself, no way, I'm gonna get out. So I ran through the rain about 1 minute from my home to get to this cafe. It's about 8 to 9 degrees Celsius. But it feels colder. It feels like 4 to 5 degrees Celsius because of the humidity from the rain. And got this nice and warm, cozy corner here outside the cafe with a nice little canopy to stream from. I really love streaming from this seat. Streaming from here, you guys can see the deep neighborhood. No, this is what you will not see if you come to Istanbul as a tourist. You will not see this. No matter how many times you come to Istanbul as a tourist, you will not see what I show you guys. The real everyday life of Istanbul. And today, once again, thanks to vendor coffee, I'm getting 1 coffee for free because I clocked the coffee card. 6 coffees, I get 1 free. I should have gotten the more expensive one. I still get my Americano. See, I don't take advantage of things because it's free. And sitting out here, 8-9 degrees Celsius in a rainy day. You know, surprisingly, this little shallow canopy here is really holding up and not getting rain all over myself, you know. It's very shallow. It's a very shallow canopy, but it's working. I don't know how, but it works, you know. Nice warm coffee, sitting by the street, watching people go by, the slow life. 참 아늑하네. 완전 아늑한 생활이야. 그치? But out here the coffee gets cold real fast. That's the only drawback. And because it's raining today, I'm not gonna go out there and show you guys like interesting places here in Istanbul. Because it's raining, I'm not even gonna go out myself, yeah. The coffee on rainy days is heaven. Yeah, 완전 아늑한 아침이야. No, coffee on rainy days is heaven if you don't have to rush to work or school. Like just sit back, relax, take it nice and slow, chit chat with friends, drink coffee, yeah. This is the dream life, you know. On a Thursday morning, you wake up at 10 o'clock and you be at this cafe at 11 o'clock, grab a coffee, chit chat with friends slowly. This is the dream life. In an exotic country full of beautiful people. Taxi look like New York taxi. This is dream life, isn't it? I know I live the dream. Only a couple of days a year. During Lunar New Year's I feel bad. But for 363 days a year, you know, for 2 days a year I kind of envy other people with their families and stuff. But for 363 days a year they envy me. So I'm fine. So interesting, see the dog picking from the balcony. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. It's better to have a few days of that, to only have a few days. Yeah, good thing is I only feel that way during Lunar New Year, that 1 or 2 days of Lunar New Year, that's all. After that I don't feel nothing. I don't feel nothing anymore. Neil, are there Chinese restaurants in the area? Yeah. This Beşiktaş area, which is a university area, so you get every kind of cuisine. I think there's 3 Chinese restaurants, 1 Korean restaurant, 2 or 3 Japanese restaurants, 1 Indian restaurant, Iran restaurant. Yeah, in this area. Yep, a lot. And any restaurant that's not Turkish, right? Like Chinese restaurants and Korean restaurants are very high class here. Like, you know, like in Korea, right? Lovers go to eat pasta right now because pasta or Western food is high class, yeah, in our part of the world. But here in this part of the world, lovers and girlfriend, boyfriends, they eat Chinese food or Korean food because that's high class. Interesting, yeah? And therefore, Chinese food and Korean food are, on the average, about 3 times more expensive than regular Turkish food. Yeah, it's actually super bohua. And if you have been following my Instagram, you know that when I first moved to this area,
I go to a Chinese restaurant a lot to eat noodles and guloyo. Eat chow mian and guloyo. I had that chow mian and guloyo for about a week. And now I'm pretty much stuck with the Korean restaurant. More than just the food, but the community and the sasamnim and the people I'm getting attached to in the Korean restaurant. So I'm pretty much stuck with the Korean restaurant right now. Diana, I would love to go from restaurant to restaurant. Yeah, same. But I'm not honestly, I'm not too curious when it comes to food anymore. Yeah. So I don't really restaurant hop. To me, more than the food, the community and the people that I meet in the restaurant or the place is more important. I like a cafe. If I go to a cafe often, it's usually because the people working in the cafe are really nice and they became friends. If I go to a restaurant often, it's because the people in the restaurant, the boss, the chef became friends. Yeah. I'm actually traditional in that sense. I don't actually like try new things, but I go to different cafes all the time. But you see, you guys notice I come back to vendor cafe as a default always because of the people here. Neil, you should visit. I should visit what? Liana, not all in one day though. Yeah, of course. Mabel Tan, oh good morning Limpeh. Do you see vegan restaurants around there? Oh yes, there's a vegan restaurant just down that side of the hill. I see. Oh, big label. Something vegan restaurant. Yes, there are vegan restaurants here. In this area, Istanbul, you get everything and anything. Burgers, any kind of cuisine, Italian, everything. Everything you get in this area, Istanbul. That's why if you come as a tourist, 100% you will be in this area. I'm telling you, if you come as a tourist, 100% you'll come here. Because some of the most major tourist attractions are here as well. The Istanbul Royal Pavilion Park, the Dolmabahce Palace, they're all here. So if you come to Istanbul, 100% you will be in my area and in my neighborhood. And you might run, oh, günaydın, nasılsınız? Oh, the lady who, owner of that. You see, when I eat Turkish food, right, I always go to this small restaurant beside the cafe where I eat. If you have been following me on my Instagram, you see, when I eat Turkish food out, I usually eat the Turkish chicken rice with chick kofta, right? It's here, and that lady, the Halmoni is the chef and owner. Liana, I'm not curious. I just really like food. Yeah, I love food. I love to eat. I love to eat more than. But yeah, I get bored fast when it comes to food, and I always default to cooking at home myself. I honestly, if you ask me about food, right, what do I most enjoy eating? It's actually my own cooking at home. Yeah, I still would prefer to cook myself at home. Oh, the kind lady. Sonla görüşürüz. So yeah, she operates with her son, who is a very big time professional football player, by the way. Just a very charming small shop, something like a kimbap nara in Korea. If you know Korea, kimbap nara, it's something like kimbap nara, very small, just a one or two table thing, but it's so lovely, so cozy. Every time I have to eat Turkish food out, meaning I have to be eating in this neighborhood, okay, this immediate neighborhood. Usually I go down to the Beşiktaş, the clubbing and restaurant area to eat, but whenever weather is like this and I don't want to walk all the way down here, I'll eat here. Yeah. And if you follow me on my Instagram, you know what I eat here. I always order the same thing. So much so that whenever I go to this restaurant now, right, I don't have to tell her what I want, no. I just sit down and say, Aynen. Aynen means same. I always sit down, günaydın. Aynen. Didn't you know? Okay, it's the same thing I order all the time. I like the Turkish, soslis, the hot dog, yeah. The really long hot dog, you know, yeah. Liana, I love cooking. Oh, the lady so cute. Oh, good morning, Astro Boy. 좋은 아침이에요, Astro Boy. 무슨 소리야? 전 아침이에요. 안녕하세요. 환영합니다. 어서 오세요. 에스트로보이님 어서 오세요. And for those of you who just joined me, today is a very rainy day here in Istanbul. Yeah, just like yesterday. But since I streamed from home because of the rain yesterday, today I told myself like, no way, I gotta be out. So I ran through the rain, 1 minute in the rain. That's why my hair is all flat today. To my favorite cafe, you know, the African Lady Cafe, boom, vendor cafe. And I found myself a little sit out here where I'm streaming from right now. It's actually quite cold, about 8 to 9 degrees Celsius, and actually it feels like more like 5 degrees Celsius because of the rain. And I have a very small canopy protecting myself. But sitting out here in the cold with a warm coffee in the hand, right? Oh, 참 아득하네. 진짜 참 아득하네. 너무 따뜻해. 진짜로 너무 따뜻해. And today, once again, thanks to Vendor Coffee for the free coffee today. Why is it free? Because I clocked 6 coffee. Every 6 coffee, you get 1 free. I should have ordered something expensive for the free one, but no, I don't take advantage of people like that. And yeah, very nice view of everyday, a real everyday neighborhood here in Istanbul. You will not see this. No matter how many times you come to Istanbul as a tourist, you will not see what I show you. Because what I show you guys is the real life of Istanbul. The real everyday life of Istanbul. Not some touristy thing. You will not see this. No matter how many times you come to Istanbul, you will not see this. You will not feel this. How slow the life here in the neighborhood is. Just people taking it slow, doing their stuff. Families operating their family grocery shops, family-based supermarkets. You know, I really love family-based supermarkets. Kind of reminds me of the good old 80s in Asia. These days you don't get it anymore. All chain shops. Chain shops has no character. Liana, I enjoy my morning coffee so much I drank it so fast. Oh, usually if I'm alone I drink it real fast. I'm taking it slow because I'm streaming. Rebecca Cool, good morning from the Netherlands. Hi, good morning. Do you find it difficult to communicate with people in Turkey? 恭喜发财 by the way. 恭喜发财, 恭喜发财. Happy Lunar New Year. Okay, good morning from the Netherlands. Do you find it difficult to call? Okay, people in Turkish, except very young people, typically do not speak much English beyond single word kind of thing. So it's impossible to communicate if you do not know at least simple Turkish. So over the past one year and 3 months of living here in Turkey, I've evolved the ability to speak some Turkish. So I do communicate to a certain level, very basic level. But yes, it is very hard to communicate people in Turkey if you do not know Turkish language. But you know, if you are here as a tourist, everyone working in tourist areas speak English 100%, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you're here to live like me, you know, then you need to learn some Turkish, because people who operate all this kind of, you know, family shops or the family grocery shops, even cafes, they don't speak English at all, not one word. Sometimes not even beyond 1, 2, 3. They can't even say 4 mostly, you know. Oh, hi David Yo, hello. From Shifachai, Wan Shirui. The people of Turkey seem so friendly. They are. The people of Turkey are amongst the most friendly people and happy. Amongst the happiest and most friendly people I've ever experienced anywhere in the world. Really. You can literally just heat up anyone on the street if you have an open heart. You know, everyone would love to talk to you. And, you know, it's so easy to make friends here. And you know, sometimes I'm just sitting here, and then people from across the street, they invite me over for tea for free, and they can't speak a word English. I can't speak much Turkish, and then we go like and it works, you know. But maybe, you know, like looking like this works in Turkey as well, because looking like this is not common. Yeah. To the Turkish people, I look extremely foreigner. So I'm interesting to know that too is a factor. You see, so far today, like I've been sitting here 1 hour. You have not seen another Asian person pass by at all, have you? Not at all. 1 whole hour I'm out here, no Asian person at all. Yeah. David Yo, happy Chinese New Year. What? Yeah, thank you. Like I said, I hate Lunar New Year. But I don't, like, I really appreciate all your well wishings, but to me, Lunar New Year periods or the solar period or the Twin Year period is the only 3 days or the only 2 days in a year I envy other people. It's very hard for me to get through. Those nights, those 2 nights of Lunar New Year, to me is very hard to get through. There's nothing happy for me, honestly. But I know for the rest of the 363 days, other people envy me, so I'm fine. Liana, yeah, I noticed that not seeing any in the background. No Asian people. I'm the most exotic creature here on the street. Merhaba. İyi, nasılsınız? Friendly, so friendly. The friendliest people, the friendliest culture I've ever experienced anywhere in the world. Really, yeah? There you go.
How many people watching you?
Right now? Actually about 20, but this is not very accurate. About 20.
Perfect.
Yeah. Not a lot. Yeah.
Good for beginning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think you're not beginner.
But this live streaming, this is only like 103 days. So in a way, this is just this live streaming is new. Yeah. So now try to show people more about Istanbul, to chat about like real life, everyday life things here since I live here. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. This is a new thing. 103 episodes. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really love the pace, the slow pace, taking it easy no matter what the mess is. People here find time to be happy, to slow down, Yeah, even when we know that economy is a mess, but people still take time to slow down, be happy, enjoy friends and coffee. This is awesome. The world always sucks. We have to take time to enjoy.
Cheers.
Oh, so nice. Neil, Turkey is part Asian. Yeah, actually Turkey is more Asian than Europe because you see Turkey is really huge, right? And only one small part of Istanbul is in Europe. The rest of Istanbul and therefore the rest of Turkey is all in Asia. Yeah. But here I live in the Europe part of Istanbul. The Punuiki, the environment, the atmosphere here is 100% European. And people, especially young people, they are identified with European culture. So the young people here are very European. In fact, the young people here are very London. The young people here, by 15-year-old, they will have their first tattoo. By 16-year-old, the whole arm will be tattooed. By 18 years old, they will be piercing. I know, by 18 years old, they were spooking. And by college, they will have piercing all over. The young people culture here is the London culture. Yeah. In this part of Istanbul or in this part of Turkey. Astro Boy. Liana, I noticed that I have not seen any black folks. Black folks, there's a lot. Actually, there's a lot. I see a lot in my area as well. From Africa, from Ghana. I know this guy from Ghana. Where else? I know this guy from Ghana. I know this guy from a few, actually. Alma. David Yo, be yourself happy. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm a happy person. It's just that Lunar New Year is unavoidable. Lunar New Year, it's deep in the bones and DNA of East Asian people. Inevitably, you feel it. But of course, when I'm back home with my wife, I don't feel it. Yeah, because we celebrate so loud. Korean New Year. But I don't like the term Korean New Year and Chinese New Year because it's actually the same thing. And they are not even the real names, yeah? It's Chunjie and Solal. Yeah? So those things, those divisions don't even truly exist. It's just Lunar New Year. And Lunar New Year is 100% a family thing. If you live alone, especially overseas where there's nothing Lunar New Year around you, you feel it. Yeah. Lunar New Year is a 100% family thing. If you do not have a family with you like me, or it becomes just another day. Everybody's coming to this cafe. This place is getting very, very, very crowded. Liana, yeah, I always call it Lunar New Year. Exactly. If you call it Lunar New Year, you're getting it correct. Like that would be very correct. I won't call it diplomatically correct, but that is really correct. It is Lunar New Year. It is not Chinese New Year, it's not Korean New Year, it's Lunar New Year. New Year based on the lunar calendar, the start of spring. Therefore in China, they don't call it New Year. In China, they call it Chunjie, which is Spring Festival. So in China, they don't say 恭喜发财新年快乐. They don't say this, you know. In China, they say 春节好, 春节快乐. That means have a happy spring festival. For those of you who don't know, I lived 10 years in China, 5 years in Beijing and 5 years in Shanghai. So I know Chinese culture very well. Elijah, any Chinese restaurants in Istanbul that sells Sanxi noodles? All kinds of noodles. All kinds of noodles you can get in this area. Even pad thai you can get. You can get pad thai, you can get ramen, you can get ramen, you can get pretty much anything you can get. Everything in this area of Istanbul. You can get everything. Oh, I have a hair somewhere. Where is it? In this area of Istanbul, any food you can think of, you can get. Even Indian food, even biryani you can get. Here, there's a biryani restaurant just here. Tandoori chicken you can get here. Liana, have you ever lived in Hong Kong? I've been to Hong Kong, but I never lived in Hong Kong. When you live in China, there's no need to live in Hong Kong, right? Because China is so way bigger than Hong Kong. So way much more things happening than in Hong Kong. But I've been to Hong Kong many times. But Hong Kong is kind of like the little playground backyard of China, you know. So I pop by very often for a weekend or something. And sometimes when I miss Wanton Mee, I just fly one weekend to Hong Kong just to eat. I do that. Elijah, I love me some biryani. Oh, biryani is my all-time favorite food, you know. You know, growing up, my mom knows my love for biryani. And therefore, there was once my mom said, you know, my mom told me I should get an Indian wife when I grew up. Why? Because I love Indian food so much. They say I should just get an Indian wife so I can eat Indian food every day. That's what my mom said when I was young. I love Indian food. Like my all-time favorite rice continues to be biryani, all forms of biryani. And do you know, I know biryani so deeply. You give me any form of biryani, I can tell you if it's biryani from Pakistan or which part of India or India at all. You know, I can tell if it's Afghanistan, Iran biryani. You know, I love biryani that much. I pretty much have biryani like at least 3 to 4 times a week when I was growing up in Singapore. Liana, maybe it's a political thing that's beyond my understanding. Yeah, but in the end of the day, Liana, we're about removing labels anyway. So why we care about the labels? Yeah, we are here on a spiritual journey. As spiritual journeymen, we're not concerned with the names and labels. Call it whatever they want. Yeah, but we try when we have to use a label, we try to make it as accurate as possible, rather than a label which tends to promote division. We go for, if we have to use a label, we use a label that promotes unity. Yeah, simple case just like this. Saying something is Chinese New Year or Korean New Year promotes division, but saying it as Lunar New Year promotes unity and inclusiveness. Marvel Tan. Have you ever been to Varanasi? I've been planning a trip to there when the I don't know where is Varanasi. I don't know. First time in my life. I never heard of that name before. Is that which country is that? Where is Varanasi? Oh, Liana, I wasn't talking about New Year. What are you talking about? That's why I keep saying, right? You guys have to be very, very precise in the stuff you say, because otherwise when I come to your message, right, to your comments, I really don't know what you're talking about. Screw up what? I don't see anything. I see, yeah, you call it Lunar New Year and you say it's a political thing. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. So for those of you who just joined, this is a live stream where every morning here in Istanbul, yes, I'm here in Istanbul, the beautiful people and beautiful city of Istanbul, where every morning I go to a different place or location here in Istanbul and show you guys certain things about Istanbul that you may not experience as a tourist in Istanbul. I've been living here in Istanbul for 1 year and 3 months, and every morning at 10:30 a.m. Turkish time, I take you guys out for a little walk and then grab a coffee and chit chat about anything and everything about life. I show you guys about life here in Istanbul. If you like this manner of a live stream, help me by clicking the like button. There's 20 of you here and only 8 likes. Kind of hurting me right now. It's telling me my live stream sucks, Maybe my live stream do suck, alright? And if you like to help me further, you can go to the comment section and click on that S button where you can drop me a tip, buy me a coffee, right? So today is a very rainy day here in Istanbul. It's still raining, so I got this little small canopy sheltering me right now on a bench outside my favorite neighborhood cafe. About 8 to 9 degrees Celsius this morning. It's about 11:30 a.m. Turkish time, Thursday, and it's actually really cold. It feels more like 4 to 5 degrees Celsius because of the rain. And I'm out here with a warm cup of coffee. It's no longer warm, by the way. After 1 hour, it's ice cold already. And I really appreciate all of you who dropping in to chit chat with me. This is a chit chat program, meaning I do not come prepared with anything to say. Sometimes I come prepared with some place to show you guys, yeah, but not always. I pretty much just turn on the phone and then wait for friends to come on and chit chat. This is what this is about. If you like this manner of a live stream, do join me every morning, 10 a.m. Turkish time. Okay. Oh, Chi. Varanasi is a holy city in India at the Ganges River. Oh, interesting. Yeah, first time I hear about it. I don't know about it. Interesting. Yeah. Liana, surprising it's not raining here. Oh yeah. Usually like London, Liana is from London. London and Istanbul tends to mirror each other's weather on a daily basis. But today is quite interesting, huh? It's not raining there. Okay, so yeah, I've never been to Varanasi. Now I know what is Varanasi. I learned something today. Interesting. Holy city. Why is it a holy city? Like, what about it is a holy city? It's holy in what way? Of course I could Google for myself, yeah, but because I'm streaming right now, I can't Google. You see this neighborhood, this is my immediate neighborhood here in the Beşiktaş area in the Nishantach. This is the kind of how home real Turkish people live in. Actually it looks very much like the kind of home in certain areas of Beijing and Korea actually. You will not see this if you come here as a tourist. It's a beautiful family operated supermarkets. Not all the chain shop thing, and I really hate chain supermarkets. No character. People taking life slow. And my favorite neighborhood restaurants. Oh, the rain is very heavy. I can't even walk out there and show you guys. And then right out there is the Bosphorus, right there, the Bosphorus Straits. And this is really a very typical Turkish neighborhood. You will not see this. No matter how many times you come as a tourist, you will not see this. Alright. I'm showing you guys the real life here in Istanbul. Liana, I won't go to India, it's too hot. Oh yeah, India is really hot. Like when I was in, I see you. Like when I was in Kerala and Cochin area was like 45 degrees Celsius if I remember correctly. It's a long time ago. Liana, I get nosebleeds in really hot weather. Yeah, I don't know why India is so hot. No, honestly, I don't understand why. But of course, the northern part of India is okay. I'm talking about the southern part of India. Surprisingly hot. When I step out of home, it feels like a warm, humid curtain just slammed in my face, you know. Very hot. But of course, not all places in India are hot. Yeah, there are very cool areas as well. If you go up north towards the Himalayas region, yeah, and there are some places in the south that's very humid and honestly quite cooling as well. But of course, I wouldn't know India as well as my buddy Collins here. Collins backpacked India when he was 18 to 20 years old with no money. This is crazy, man. He pretty much covered the whole India. He showed me the kind of pictures he took. Is deep into the lives of normal, everyday Indian society. It's just crazy. The rural areas, the farms, how people wash their clothes. I'm not as adventurous. I'm a city dweller. I stick to the cities. I'm not as adventurous. I pretty much don't go to mountains, valleys, rural areas. You guys have never seen me make videos in those areas before, nor post about those areas in my Instagram ever, right? Yeah? I don't go to those areas. Liana, my family friend backpacked in India for a few years. Oh yeah. Colin backpacked India for a few years as well. Crazy. I won't be able to do that. Honestly, not even one of my dreams. Not even one of my dreams. Pretty much I pretty much fulfill every single one of my dreams. Ask me what more dream I have. Maybe just one more dream. Maybe I have just one more dream. Beyond that, I don't really have a dream anymore. Fulfill everything. How about you guys? Have you guys fulfilled all your dreams in life so far? What are your dreams in life? I guess the African lady painting right there. You guys remember the African lady painting, yeah? It's a painting, no, not a photo, it's a painting. It's an amazing painting. I don't know if I really have a dream. Oh. Well, it's okay to not have a dream. Some people just don't, and it's fine. Like right now, these days in Korea, right, it's really a taboo to ask people what their dream is, no? It's becoming a taboo, you know? Because people are feeling the pressure. Like young people in Korea, if you ask them, some of them really get very offended when you ask them, what's your dream? Then they'll shoot you something like, why should we have a dream? I'm just living life, why should I have a dream, you know? Kind of thing that some people are very offended by that. Liana, I have a goal to do something, some travel. But I do grow up with various dreams, like real dreams, which I've all fulfilled, you know. Good morning, May from Singapore. Good morning, good afternoon, Singapore. Welcome to a very, very cold, rainy morning. It's still raining, and I ran through the rain 1 minute to get here. See, everybody's all covered up. 9 degrees Celsius in the morning, but it feels more like 5 degrees Celsius. My hands are quite frozen, but I'm sitting out here in my favorite vendor cafe. Remember, I always stream here with the African lady, but today I'm streaming from outside on the bench, just watching people, and under this small canopy, rain is not getting to me. Just enjoying the slow Thursday morning here in Istanbul. Just taking it slow. Oh, I really like this view, no? A real Turkish neighborhood, everyday life. This is everyday life here in Istanbul. Of course, my everyday life may be slower than most other people's everyday life. People are still going to work, going to school. I'm just watching people go by, observing their lives, watching the seagulls in the air. Wow, the rain is getting heavier. Look at that. You can see the rain getting heavier, can you? Can you see the rain? When you can see the rain, it's really heavy. The people walking through the rain, people with umbrella, the seagulls are sleeping. Oh, there's a seagull coming by. Oh, a seagull coming by. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at seagull. Boom. The seagull in the middle of the city. Why? Because this is just 5 minutes from the Bosphorus Straits. Very near. Liana, I just want to enjoy life. Oh, okay. But yeah, I can say I pretty much fulfilled every single childhood dream that I ever wrote about. You know, I kind of write, you know, in school we write about our ambition and our dreams, right? I pretty much fulfilled all of those things I've written down before. So I don't know, like right now I don't have anything which is like particularly like anything I can call a dream anymore. But maybe just one more thing, but it's not really not that much of a dream, but just a goal. I think I fulfilled every single dream that I've ever dreamed of in this life. Yeah. Maybe right now I still have just one more goal. That's all. Marvel Tan. Varanasi's popular pilgrimage site along the Ganga. It's also popular for funerals. There are also death hotels where people go to depart life. Soaking in the Ganga is believed to help wash away sin. Interesting. So it's a Hindu site, or I don't know. I don't know about those kind of sites. I pretty much I'm not too sure that if it had even have a very deep enough significance to a spiritual journey, or is it significant only for religious purpose? You know, it sounds very religious to me. To understand that religiousness is nothing to do with spirituality. You have to understand that if you're on the spiritual path, you're not on the religious path. The religious path is at odds, completely contradictory to the spiritual path. Liana, do you know there's no such thing as a seagull? They're just called gulls, and there are many species and not all are by the sea. Oh, that's new. That's interesting. Oh, someone just popped me a $10 tip. Who's that? Ooh. Marvel Tan. I dream to the Agori side. Okay, I know. Yeah. I know. Okay. Now that you mention Agori, now I know. Yeah, there's an Agori site where the Agorians the Agori practitioners or Agori monks, they go there to suck the final bit of prana of people who died, who is being burned or cremated there. So it's not really a holy site, I'm sorry. It's more of a site for psychic vampires. Agoris are, I can call them prana vampires. They are there to suck the final bit of prana left in dead people. So it's not a holy site, by the way. Yeah, it's nothing holy. It is a fully tantra site. It's a site for tantra magic, where Agori people really hang out there just to suck prana of dead people. Nothing to do with spirituality, honestly. Now I remember. Now that you put it that way. Oh, Alma, $10. Wow, thank you so much. Your live streams are always very interesting. Thanks for having a great channel. Whoa, just for Alma, I've got to do you guys. Boom! Alma. Thanks, Alma. Thanks, I really appreciate it. $10 covers me for next 2 days. I don't even have to ask for tips anymore for next 2 days. You know, honestly, guys, I'm not looking to make a profit from doing this. I just want to be able to offset my cost of doing it, that's all. Then some people may ask, oh, you're so rich, why do you have to think about offsetting costs? Do you know that one of the biggest money mistakes, why a lot of people do not stay rich? Mainly people who were poor turn rich, they rarely stay rich. Why? Because now they think they are going to spend money on everything, anything, and it doesn't matter. No, money always matters. Okay? If every episode of this cost me $5, 1,000 episode is $5,000. By the time I reach 1,000 episode, I have 5,000 short, which I should have, which is significant. If you do not calculate money or see money or manage money in the way like this, right, where you're always looking to offset your costs, you don't stay rich for very long. Yeah. And to me, however little it helps. This is why even though like Bill Gates is so rich, you still have to pay for Microsoft Windows. Even though Apple is so rich, you still have to pay for iPhone, isn't it? Why don't you guys ask, Apple, you're so rich, why do you still charge us for iPhone? Why don't you guys ask that question? Huh? Why? Because it's part of running a business. If you're gonna run a business, even this live stream, you can call it a business because there is cost involved. When there's cost involved, even though I'm not trying to profit from it, I would love to operate this as close to zero cost as possible. Yeah, and people like Alma really helped me a lot. Thanks a lot, Alma, for the $10 tip. This covers me for actually not just 2 days, every 3 days, because each session like this cost me about $3.50 to $4. Actually, not really $5. So this pretty much covers me for 3 days. Thanks a lot. Alma, hello, thanks for the dance. I always learn something. I really appreciate it, guys. If you like to drop me a tip like Alma did, you can go to the comments, hit the S button, and then drop me a tip, buy me a coffee, whatever. Right? Any amount is appreciated. Any amount helps me to offset the cost of doing this live stream and helps me to get to. Today is 103 episodes, right? Let's try to go for 1,030 episodes, you know. Alma is overdue. No. Don't feel obliged. Okay, guys, don't feel obliged to drop me a tip. If you really want to support my channel, honestly, all you have to do is help me click the like button. That's all you need to do. And therefore, don't feel obliged to drop me a tip. But when you do, understand that it's really appreciated and you're really making a real difference to help to the sustainability of this live stream. Liana, it warms my heart seeing others being kind. Yep, really. But you know, I have had really strong, passionate fans turn hater and throw on me over this. Yeah. So you know, like it's kind of disappointing to see people behave like that. But for people, understand that when you turn throw on me and you start to harass me across all my social media, I just ban and block you. That's all I do. I will not bother to respond to you. I will not be drawn into your pointless arguments. When people start to get argument like trolling or argumentative on me, I just block and ban. That's all I do, okay? I'm sorry. Because I do not have the time and energy to give one time towards your arguments, right? Eliana, donate to the live stream so I stay off the street and don't commit crimes. Yeah, who knows, you know, if I don't do this 2 hours, 1.5 hours a day, what would I be doing with that 1.5 hours every day? I wonder. May, oh dear, what happened? Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. You know, I was very disappointed. I actually posted about this on my Instagram. Liana, I love my mornings with you. I love my mornings with all of you. It feels like, to me, like, you know, like those good old days. Those of you who are born in my era, there was a point in time in the world where every morning you just go to the same cafe, and then without having to call any of your friends come when it's time to come, and you just sit together and you start to chit chat. Yeah, it just feels like this. Never have to call each other, just be on time and people will just come, you know. Oh, I really love this. Oh, this feeling is awesome. Every day should be this good. Honestly, every day is this good. Yeah. See, some of the buildings here are really old actually. And some they take down and then they rebuild, and then it's very, very new. Like my building is only 2 years old. Very new building. Very new furnished building. And today my hair is a mess because I ran through the rain to get to the cafe. Liana, it feels like community. Yeah, it feels like community. May, I'll have a look at the IG. No, it's okay. Why bother? May, why bother? I don't bother. It's past. We keep moving forward. Let's be interested in good things more than the bad things. Being interested in all the bad things is the problem in the internet world today, where everybody's so interested in bad things. So the internet is so bad, so gloomy all the time. Let's try to show more interest to good things rather than bad things, okay? So May, please don't bother to dig out all the bad things, okay? Focus on my good things. Don't get so excited over the bad things. To me, I don't care. It's what's past is past. I don't care anymore. If I don't care anymore, you guys should not care as well, alright? Just like I said, you know, for me, when people start to turn from friend to troll, which they do all the time, I just ban and block. Very simple. I would not argue with you. I would not be drawn into your sadistic arguments. I would not be drawn into your world. Just know that I would just ban and block. I will not defend myself. I would not talk sense. I may give a reason for whatever the problem you may have with me, and if you don't understand, I just block and ban. I never and do not bother to explain myself further than the one-liner simple reason that I will give for whatever the situation is. If people do not know how to take it as it is and move on, I will ban and block. I just simply don't waste time on negative stuff. I cut negative and toxic things from my life in a blink. From people to countries. When country turn toxic on me, I cut. Yes, countries have turned toxic on me as well. Entire country. And I just cut. I cut that country from my DNA. I cut that country from every level of my being. You know. Why? Because the world is big and life keeps moving on. Why do you want to spend even 1 minute of a precious life dealing with stupid things that is so stupid, you know? Yeah, why do you want to waste even 1 minute of your life dealing with this thing? I don't. I just quit. The person, the country, the place, the whatever. Oh. May 화이팅! 화이팅 합시다! 근데 나 괜찮아요. 진짜요. 나 아무렇지도 않게 생각해요. To me, right, getting into an argument with anyone is a severe waste of your life and time. Because in the end of the day, whoever you're arguing with will not listen to reason. Because argument is not about reason. Argument is about ego. Argument is about making your ego feel good. It's never about reason. I do not waste 1 minute of my life making your ego feel good. I'm sorry, I don't work that way. I just Liana, yes, I think it's best to remove ourselves of negative situation. Yeah, I just remove myself of every and any negative person, situation, whatever. So if you want to get rid of me, it's real easy. Just control on me and expect me to be drawn into your pointless argument, and all I do is just block and ban. Life is too short for this bullshit. Yeah. Even though I do expect to live up to 500 years, even 500 years is too short. When I get to the point of 500 years and it's time to die, then it's time to die. 0 days left. Yeah. So, oh. Oh. Kitty. Meh. Meh. Meh. Guys, Istanbul. 거리 고양이 진짜 귀엽다. But to me, it's less about the person. To me, it's less about the person than it's more about once again being reminded of the fact how fast so-called friends can turn enemies. I've experienced this throughout my life too many times, and this time is just another grim reminder that so-called friends or fans can turn troll and stalker and hater at a snap. If the world is some people ask me, like, why don't I make friends easy? This is why. If people are spiritually immature like this, there's no way to be friends, because what you call friends can at a snap become an enemy. I'd rather have one less enemy than one more friend, to be honest. Because enemies can make your life like hell. Yeah, I'd rather have one less enemy than one more friend, to be honest. Which is why in real life I generally avoid making friends. I high and by, I talk to people a lot. I enjoy human beings, but I don't make friends. I don't start meeting people on a regular basis. I don't start bringing them to my home, and no, I just don't. And as someone who is living overseas alone for so many years, with no friends, no family support, this is pretty much my form of self-protection, I don't let nobody know where I live. I don't get close to people. I don't bring people to my home, that kind of thing. So right now, if you follow me on my Instagram, you do see friends in my home. You do. Yeah, that's my landlord living just next door. So that much, yes. And yep, it's 1.5 hours. So once again, it's a very rainy day here in Istanbul. Just quite cold but very cozy morning, taking it slow. I'm really thankful for all of you who through that 인생은 짧아요. 예, 인생 참 짧아. 그래서 즐겁게 보내세요. 진짜로. 그런 쓰레기 사람 그냥 신경 쓰지 마시고 그냥 즐겁게 보내세요. Yeah, and really thankful for all of you joining me today. A lot of people. Every time I come to this cafe, I get a lot of views. I don't know why. Something about this location. I don't know. And once again, thanks Alma so much for the $10 tip. Very appreciated. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. 10:30 a.m. Turkish time. Alright? 안녕.